Hello and welcome to the next round of the IVRC TCC Championship. Today we have our, in some way, special event with our 1 hour race here on the Nürburgring Nordschleife. We are here at round 8. And before I go through the grid, let's quickly summarize the situation in the championship. Not pole position. First in the championship, Mark Strecker with 325 points. Exactly 100 points behind him is Peter Jones. Third is Christian Alvarez with 150 points. Fourth, Thomas Raschke, 148 points. And fifth at the moment is Philipp Strübing with 131 points. In the teams championship, Repsol Swinigal Racing is leading with 536 points. Second is 2012 Motorsport with 367. And third, SL Racing with 250 points. Fourth, Teves Sim Racing with 168 points. And fifth is Warsteiner Swinigal Racing. We are already going through the race, so here's the grid real quickly. First, Max Strecker. Second, Peter Jones. Third, Thomas Raschke. Fourth, Francisco Vasquez. Fifth, Kenneth Rockland. Sixth, Laszlo Teglas. Seventh, Alejandro Munoz. Eighth, Nahuel Fuginci. Ninth, Christian Alvarez, who didn't drive a lap. And 10th, Charlotte Menning, who didn't drive a lap. And the lights go on. Lights out, and away we go. Max Strecker appears to have, for once, the slightly worse start, but we can't see it yet completely. I think Peter Jones got off the line better for once. No, Max Strecker. First. Second, Peter Jones. Third looks like Raschke, but there comes Teglas, I think is that, with a very good start. There comes Alvarez, very late to the party. And Mark Strecker leads the race after the first couple of corners. We will go through the order once the drivers are on the Nordschleife. Today they have to do a mandatory pit stop between lap 1 and 4. And it looks like Teglas is third at the moment. Lap wise, this race is very short, and yeah, in any other regard, this race is the longest race of the season. Smoking tires there for Max Strecker. Oh, and the attack comes from Peter Jones. They touch slightly. Controversial here. And again, through the chicane. And now we go onto the Nordschleife. First Strecker, second Peter Jones, third Teglas, fourth Thomas Raschke, fifth Charlotte Menning, brilliant start from 10th position, sixth Francisco Vasquez, seventh Menning against Raschke, Menning fourth, Raschke fifth, sixth Vasquez, seventh Rockland, eighth Fulgenci, 9 Munoz, 10 Alvarez. Let's stay with the leaders for now. Peter Jones is directly behind Mark. these are also the first two in the championship. Multiple times these two now had not just confrontations on track, but also off track after the race. Not always being on the same opinion. Over the jump. Teglas does it, Manning does it. Where's Rushke? Ragland 5th. Rushke is down in 7th position now. Munoz 6th, Rushke 7th. 8th is Vasquez at the moment in a fight with Fulgenci, both Argentinian warriors. And 10th is Alvarez. Strucker in front of Jones slightly. Tegla 3rd, Manning 4th. 5th Munoz, 6th Rushke, like I said. Seven Fulgenci. Oh, and Ragland is out of the race. What happened there? Oh, that looks like a disconnect. That's unfortunate. Vasquez in 9th, very a lot behind. What happened there? Oh, what's that contact with Fulgenci? I don't know, but he hits the wall and he flips the car. Ay. And that's Teglas! What is Teglas? And there's Munoz! Things are happening. There's Rushke losing a part of his car. Here's Teglas against Manning. Oh, he hits the wall and flips. Now, what has Munoz done? Oh, he misses his braking point, avoids Charlotte Manning, and he hits the wall again. It's going from bad to worse here. Well, the battle for the lead is still on. Manning now, brilliant start so far. First lap 10-7. Munoz 4th with a damaged car. Thomas Rushke 5th. I expect an attack from Thomas Rushke there any second now. There comes the attack. Was there a contact? Because Munoz hits the wall again and flips. There comes Teglas. Avoids Teglas. Very good. But there comes... Oh! Alvarez and Fulgenci. No contact. And Vasquez is quite a lot behind. Let's now go to the battle for the win. Between Mark Strucker and Peter Jones. Going through carousel. Where could Peter's best chance is probably either... Yeah, probably on the GP circuit actually. While we slowly descend into the night. Peter looks nervous behind him. He wants to get past Mark, and Mark does a mistake. side by side, but Mark keeps the lead simply by being on the inside line. Again, Peter Jones looks for an opening, attacks on the inside, and takes the lead of the race. Peter Jones now leads. Brünnchen. And now down die Döttinger Höhe. At least pretty soon down the Döttinger Höhe. Now, can Mark Sterker retake the lead with Slipstream? Can he do it? Or can't he do it? How much will the strategy in this race be a factor? In the background we see Charlotte Manning quite a bit behind already. The attack now, does the attack come from Sterker? No. But also he's now looking for an opening. Back to the GP circuit. Both don't pit yet. What is Charlotte doing? Also goes for another lap. Thomas Rushke, we saw him get damage. What is he doing? He's entering the pits. Rushke in the pits. Teglas goes for another lap, as well as Alvarez. Manning! What happened to Manning? She is out of the race. What happened? Oh, that's a disconnect. That's unfortunate. I only think Rushke in the pits. Yeah, Rushke, the only one who decided to pit, will be in last position. No, Vasquez comes in as well. We completely forgot about Francisco Vasquez. Rushke is standing for a long time. Who gets off first? It's the only race with a mandatory pit stop. Rushke goes off first. Will be 7th now. And Vasquez didn't stand as long and is now directly behind Rushke. Let's go back to the battle for first position while these two go back onto the Nordschleife. We are now already completely in the dark. When will these two pit? Oh, that didn't look quite clean from Peter Jones. Can Mark take advantage of that? No, doesn't look like it. Over the jump. These two at the moment head and shoulders above the rest of the field. 0.3 seconds between these two. Who will blink first? Who will do a mistake first? Or can Mark force an overtake somewhere? They're already over a minute in front of 5th position Alejandro Munoz. The win will definitely be a battle between these two if they don't make a mistake. Or tangle with each other. But behind that, it's pretty much an open race for anyone right now. Is that the attack? Not really from Mark. Where can he try it? And Roshka is suddenly 8th. What happened there? Oh, he got off the track in the dark and loses 7th position to Vasquez. After a good qualifying, this is getting worse and worse for him, and Max Worker has taken the lead of the race. Finds the inside after a little mistake by Peter and takes the lead of the race. They now go through carousel. Can Mark now pull open a gap to Peter? Very close between those two the entire race, and Vasquez is out of the race. Oh, he completely kills the car with an accident and then pulls it into the pits. We stay on the battle for the lead for now. Peter again goes wide. And again goes very aggressive there in the background, Peter Jones. While Munoz overtook Fulgenci. Where is Fulgenci? In a tree apparently. And back on track. Interesting. Rushka is now 6. What happened to Alvarez? Here he had already lost the position. Did Rushka just simply catch up with him? Interesting things happening here. Oh, and Tegla's next to the track. Striker still leading in front of Peter Jones. Going down the Duttinger Höhe. Will one of them come into the pits? Not well. Now will be the decision. Peter Jones. He is on Mark Striker's heels. And Mark comes in. Peter Jones goes for another lap. They split the decision. Mark Striker comes in first. And what happened now? Does the leader have a disconnect?
User joined your channel.
Hello?
Hi.
What happened?
Game died.
For you?
Yeah, I entered the pits and
Yeah, we see. Oh yeah,
game,
you're out now.
my game just closed.
Tragic. Tragic. That's the first 0 for Mark Striker in this season. And that's basically handing the victory to Peter Jones right now.
Oh. Yay.
Laszlo Teglas, is he now coming into the pits? Let's remember, the only person still in the race who already pitted is Thomas Raschke. No, he stays out. 4th position Munoz. Well, 3rd technically, as soon as he comes over the line. Over the Duttinger Höhe. Does he come in? Interesting question, especially with Raschke, who seems to be the quickest guy on track apart from the top 2 and now top 1. Munoz doesn't come in. What is Nahuel Fulgenci doing? He had quite the tangling with the trees. Stays out for another lap. Raschke will stay out anyway. What is Alvarez doing? Yeah, I'm basically commentating now how people go over the track. Very hard braking from Alvarez. But it looks like... No, he comes in. Alvarez comes into the pits. Pit stop Alvarez, and I assume he will go from 6th position to 6th position here.
User left your channel.
Car stands. Goes out again in 6th position. There has been more exciting stuff to commentate than what is happening right now. Yeah. Here you see Peter Jones dominating the race right now on your screens. Oh, it looks like Fulgenci and Rushke are close to each other. No, 12 seconds still between those two. So we keep with the leader of the race, Peter Jones. Going through Brinchin here, Peter Jones. Very nice camera angle of this corner here. He has a 1 minute lead over Laszlo Taylor. Well, hey to Kay, now that we get the opportunity to answer some fan questions. I don't know from Charlotte Kenneth yet. Vasquez had a DNF due to a crash, and Mark's game died when he entered the pits, like he said on stream. As always, thanks for watching, in this case Kay. Brinchin for Peter Jones right now. Is he coming into the pits after the Dettinger? Will be interesting to see. Oh, Thomas Rushke is past Fulgenci. What happened there? He just overtook him. Did Genshi do a mistake? Why is he so slow? Oh, he's lagging. Ay. Roshka now in 4th position again. Is Peter Jones now coming into the pits? Yes, leader in the pits. The leader comes into the pits. And Alvarez is out of the race. That looks like another disconnect, unfortunately. Peter Jones now on the race. In the pits. Goes out. Stays in 1st position. Here we see Lasha Teglas meanwhile. Only Dottingaru. Is Teglas coming in? This would be probably the best point to come into the pits now. Teglas is coming in. The young Hungarian in the pits. While the night slowly turns back to day. Will Munoz stay out for another lap, trying to do an overcut? That's the word I was looking for. A great 40-second overcut. No, Teglas exits the pits now. Looks like he will keep 2nd position. Yep. Munoz in the pit as well. He's 52 seconds in front of Roshka. Quick pit stop. Probably stays in 3rd place as well. Yep. Comes Roshka now only on the start-finish straight, and 5th now will Fulgenshi, who will come into the pits any moment now, probably. He's the last person now to pit. Yeah, he decides very late to come in. Comes in, last pit stop. And he goes again and will be 5th. And we go back to the leader. Who goes off? Peter Jones off track. Hits the wall. Don't fall asleep, Peter. I mean, it is 80 seconds in the lead, but don't kill yourself. apart from that, now probably not much happening. While this is turning into day. Really unfortunate the disconnect for all the game crash for Mark Stwerker here. Oh, Peter has lost a huge chunk of his car. What has he done? Oh, he spun the car. Big damage for Peter Jones, and I think he has to come in with that. And he again goes off track. Don't risk too much. You have over 1.5 minutes. You lead the race with over 1.5 minutes lead to Laszlo Teglas. Peter Jones leading. Second, Lascio Teglas. Let's drive a little bit with him. Teglas second. Here's Munoz in third. Fourth, Thomas Roschke, who takes the pylon there. Fifth, Nahuel Fulgenci. Here comes Fulgenci on the start finish line and goes into the pits. Let's go back to the leader. Yeah, not a lot happening. I don't know what to commentate here, to be honest. There's not a lot of things happening. Here goes Peter Jones for his last lap of the race. In roughly 10 minutes, he will have won this race. Well, 9.5. Let's drive a little bit with Laszlo Teglas. Döttinger Höhe. Taylor's now also in his last lap. Third Munoz. He is already on the Döttinger Höhe. We can see Thomas Roschke in the background, to be fair. That's the closest we have between two people, and it's roughly 12 seconds. And here's Fulgenci next to the track and in the wall again. But still going. Drifting, but still going. Fulgenci now goes on the Döttinger Höhe. It's quite a bit behind. In his red Tevis sim racing car. Now on the straight and in the pits again. goes out last position. Let's go to the leader. Here he is, Peter Jones, about to win this race. He's on the 13 Peter Jones, which means he will have won this race pretty soon. Goes to the start, finish straight, and Peter Jones wins the 1 hour race on the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Tegler spun, but Munoz seems to be behind just far enough to not be any factor in this. Döttinger Höhe here for Laszlo Teglas. There in the back we can see Munoz coming onto the Döttinger Höhe for a second. And Laszlo Teglas gets second. Here's Alejandro Munoz at this point also without half of his car. Only 6.7 seconds now in front of Thomas Raschke. But I guess this will be enough to bring in the podium position, finishing in third place. It's a 2 and 3 for Tevis Sim Racing. Thomas Raschke, for him probably disappointing 4th place. I think he would have taken it before the start, but in this way it's fairly disappointing. And now let's wait for Nahuel Fulgenci to finish this race in roughly 3 minutes. And Nahuel Fulgenci finishes in 5th position.
Channel switched. Sound microphone muted.
Yeah, and I'm here with the winner of this race, Peter Jones. We don't got that much time. Peter, please summarize your race in maybe 5 to 6 sentences.
Ooh, I think it's a shame the battle didn't continue, because I was actually really looking forward to seeing, like, having a straight fight between me and Mark. But surprisingly, actually, when I didn't have the pressure from Mark, I actually made more mistakes, which I was quite surprised about. But overall, actually, a really clean race for me, I think. But minus a few mistakes, they're fine.
All right. You gained 50 points, I think, in the championship. You're down now 50 points to Mark. Is the championship back open again?
I'd like to say so, but I'm not entirely sure I can gain a 50-point deficit.
All right. Then thank you very much and have a nice evening. And then I guess we see you at the next race in don't let me lie, in Austria on the Red Bull Ring.
Nice. Okay.
Sound resumed. Microphone
And now
activated.
I'm here with the driver finishing in second place of the race, Laszlo Teglas. Congratulations on your second place. Summarize your race quickly for us.
Thank you so much. I was very lucky this race.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were very lucky, but you had a very good start. You were like third after the first corner, right?
Yes, I use launch control good.
Okay. Then I don't want to hold you up much longer. I bet you will have a little celebration over that podium position, and then I will see you in 2 weeks' time on the Red Bull Ring again.
Pardon?
Sound microphone muted.
And now I'm here with third position driver Alejandro Munoz. Alejandro, also for you, summarize your race in like maybe 5 to 6 sentences for us.
Yeah, thank you, Philip. Yeah, it was quite a difficult the race because I had some tough moments, especially in the last couple of laps where Thomas was chasing me very hard and I was trying to push, and then I made a mistake. I ended up in the wall, but luckily he also went to the wall, so I could manage to keep the turn. But yeah, it was quite hard to keep on track.
Okay. Then also thank you for coming here to the interview, and good luck in 2 weeks' time on the Red Bull Ring.
Thank you so much, Philip. Have a good evening.
Thank you. And with that, we finish our coverage. Peter Jones first, Laszlo Teglas second, Munoz third, Rashka fourth, Fulgenci fifth. We see each other 2 weeks' time, Red Bull Ring. Goodbye.